Give me 10 minutes, and she'll be in your bed tonight. Not because you tricked her, not because you said the perfect line, but because you finally became the man her body can't say no to. She's not waiting for a pickup line. She's waiting for a man who doesn't flinch when she tests him, a man whose silence feels like gravity, whose presence makes her feel feminine without permission. Most men talk too much. You're going to do less and mean more. This isn't about tricks. It's about stoic seduction, pure psychological heat created by masculine stillness. Because once she feels that you don't need her, don't chase her, and don't fold under pressure, she'll follow you home, eager to be taken. Let's begin. Oh, and before we continue, I've got something special for you, a free ebook, the Female Mind Control Handbook. It reveals the hidden secrets to making any woman crave you. Grab it now, link in the description or pinned comment. 1. Talk to her like you already fucked her. Let me say this as clearly as I can. Attraction is not built by talking about sex. It's built by talking to her like sex already happened, and it was unforgettable. Most men flirt like they're applying for a job. You're so pretty. I'd love to take you out sometime. Can I kiss you? Wrong energy. You want her in your bed tonight? Erase the gap. Talk to her like you already own her curves, like you've already seen her without that perfect dress, like you've already heard her whimper your name in the dark. No bragging, no creepy lines, just energy. Watch this. She says, I don't usually do this. Most guys say, oh, no worries, we can take it slow. You smirk and say, I know. You're just making an exception for me. Confidence, play, control. This is frame ownership. It seduces her without ever needing to say the word sex, because in your energy, she feels it. She feels that you're not afraid of her sexuality. She feels that you could lead her there if she's ready. You're not asking her to go there. You're just holding the door open with a smirk and total emotional calm. And here's the twist. When you speak to her like you've already had her, she starts to imagine what that would feel like. And when a woman starts imagining what it would feel like to submit to you, game over. She leans in. Her breathing changes. She touches you more. She plays with her straw. Her tongue lingers on her lips. 2. The takeaway technique that makes her chase you to your bed. Here's the final devastating principle most men will never use. Take it away. Take away the energy. Take away the attention. Take away the possibility and watch her chase it back. This is the Stoic seduction masterstroke. Because what do most men do when it's working? They lean in harder. They compliment more. They try to close the deal, but not you. You lead the interaction with fire and pull back when she's at peak arousal. Here's how it looks. You're laughing, tensions rising, her body's opening up. She's fully in your frame. And just when it seems like you'll lean in, you sit back, you go silent, you check your watch. You say, "Your trouble, I like it, but I have to go in a minute." You just flipped her nervous system. Suddenly she's no longer in control. Her dopamine spike collapses because the man she's been emotionally chasing is walking away. She'll start asking questions. She'll playfully protest. She'll push for more time. Why? Because you created scarcity, and in the psychology of seduction, scarcity equals obsession. It's reverse pressure. It's emotional pullback. And when done right, it's the reason she ends up texting you first, saying things like, "Wait, I kind of want to see you again," or "I never do this, but..." The takeaway is powerful because it proves you're not desperate for her. You've tasted the tension, you've shown her the flame. Now, you're walking away with it in your hands. and if she wants it, she'll follow the fire home. 3. Silence turns her on more than words ever could. Let's get one thing straight. You don't talk her into bed. Words, they're just air, and women are drowning in them every day. Men compliment her. They try to prove themselves. They talk too much. They chase. And it kills her arousal, because arousal doesn't come from words. It comes from energy, from space, from tension. Want to trigger her desire in the first 10 minutes? Say less, mean more. Hold eye contact. Let silences stretch until she breaks them. Make her feel like you're listening, not to respond, but to observe. This creates psychological heat. Why? Because now she's wondering what you're thinking, and more importantly, why you're not trying to impress her. Most men are noise. You become her quiet obsession. She starts leaning in, fidgeting, touching her neck, playing with her drink. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If your thoughts are calm, powerful, composed, your presence becomes irresistible. Her mind fills the space you leave with fantasy. Her imagination gets activated, and when a woman's imagination turns on, her body follows. So in the first few minutes, no bragging, no trying, no desperate compliments, just deep eye contact, slow voice, minimal words, masculine silence. That's how you get her thinking about your bedroom before you even ask for her number. 4. Make her feel like a woman, and she'll beg to be yours. Every woman carries a secret tension. She wants to be soft, but the world forces her to be hard. She's had to be independent, strong, assertive, guarded, and it's killing her feminine core. Her biggest weakness: she wants a man who makes her feel like she can finally relax. That's where you come in. The second principle: make her feel like a woman, not with words, but with your masculine presence. Stand like you own your space. Move like nothing rushes you. Speak like you've already had her 10 times in your head. When you look at her, don't just look. Let your gaze land on her lips, her collarbone, her hips. Let her feel it. Not creepy, not needy, not cartoon alpha. Just calm, grounded, primal focus. You don't touch her yet, but she starts to feel touched. A woman wants to feel smaller, softer, seen, and devoured without asking. You want her in your bed. Make her feel like you already have her in your mind. Not in a sleazy way, in a controlled, composed, dangerous way. This flips the polarity. You're not asking for permission. You're giving her the experience of her own femininity. And once she starts feeling like a woman in your presence, she wants more. She wants to stay in that energy. She wants to follow you. She wants to be led. Most men try to be interesting, but the man who activates her feminine, he becomes irresistible. She'll text you first. She'll agree to come over. She'll lean in because you gave her a feeling she forgot she needed. You don't take her clothes off. She'll offer them to you, just so she can stay in your energy a little longer. You must guide the entire experience, from conversation, tension, intimacy, escalation. You never explain your intent. You never ask for permission. You simply move with control, like a man who knows what comes next. She follows not because she's convinced. She follows because she trusts your frame. And when you get to your place, you don't jump on her. You slow everything down. You undress her with silence, not words, because the same energy that got her into your bed is the same energy that will make her stay in your life.